Hi there. So this is Kathy with Be Creative with Kathy, and I have a new card kit for you. So this is using the Timeless Tulips and the punch. So it's the bundle. Well, you can't see the there. Anyway, you'll see it when I punch it out. And we're gonna make this card here. Isn't it pretty? I think the lovely lipstick is just beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully I have all my supplies because I didn't plan. Well, we'll see what happens. Here we go. So the card kits, I got extra pieces here, look like this. Like this, there we go. And in your card kit, you'll get your card base, which is a half sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5 1/4, scored at 4 1/4. We'll fold that with the bone folder. And then this is just a piece of designer series paper. Oh, wait, first, yeah, designer series paper. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm gonna put some snail adhesive on this side and then tape that down to a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 4. So that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that piece on our card base, and that will be the start of our card. Okay, I hope I have, oh yes I do, look. So then I cut out a piece of Whisper White with the stitched label dies. I hope you can see it, that piece there. And we're gonna stamp on there with my foam pad here because we're using a photopolymer set. And of course I don't have a piece of scratch. Oh, here's a piece of scratch paper. This will work. Shame on me, I forgot a piece of, oh, you know what, nope, wait, hang on one second. I have a better one here. There we go. Here's a piece of scratch paper. From the stamp set, we're gonna use a lot of the stamps in here. We're gonna start with this stem. I like to set my stamps down so they have the right shape. And then I'm gonna just put my block on top and put that in. And then using Granny Apple Green ink, I'm gonna ink up my stem here and just right up the center. I hope you can see the white on the white, but I'm gonna just stamp my stem. So it goes probably about to the middle of my die cut piece here. And then take the leaf, and today I'm only going to use this leaf here. Ink that up in the Granny Green, and we're gonna just stamp him there. And then I like to turn him around and stamp him there. Now, while we have the green out, let's go ahead and take the other piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4 and go ahead and stamp the inside. So this is the straight stem, but I want it a little bit crooked, so I'm going to just pick it up off the block and just move the top of it a little bit to give it some curve. And then I'm going to stamp him there. And then for my other stem, I want it to curve the other way, and I'm going to do that. Now I'm not going to worry about his stem being, I don't know, perfect straight or curved. I think when you see a tulip outside, the stems are always like cattywampus, I guess is the word. And while we have the green out, let's go ahead and stamp some leaves here and a leaf there. Pretty nice start, right? Okay, so then I think we're done with the green. I'm going to go ahead and put that away. I'm going to take a block and mount all my flowers. So we're going to use all 3 of the flowers that come with the block, or with the stamp set, not with the block. For some reason, I like to put the 2 smaller flowers on the inside and then the larger flower on the front. And now I don't know why, it's just what I prefer, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna open up, this is the Lovely Lipstick ink. And now, so you know, Lovely, excuse me, Lovely Lipstick is an in color, so it's gonna only be around for a couple more months. With the new catalog, the annual catalog, June 3rd, I believe it comes out. The in colors from, let me think, 2019 to 2018 to 2000, I don't know, whatever they last 2 years. Lovely Lipsticks is one of the in colors that is going out. So my suggestion, if you have a Lovely Lipstick ink pad, make sure you get the refill. And if you don't have a Lovely Lipstick ink pad, try to say that 100 times, you should get one now, because if you wait toward the end of the term of the catalog, they sell out very fast. So now would be a good time to get those in colors that are going out. There you go. That was a lot of information. Hopefully it made sense. So I took my big flower and I stamped it on a scrap paper that will also come in your kit, because we're gonna then take that with our punch here and punch him out. Oh, got the shakes all of a sudden. Okay, and punch him out. This and this are trash, but there's our pretty flower. So then with a couple dimensionals, now these are black dimensionals, and I want to tell you that when you order the black dimensionals, it's really nice because you get the regular size dimensionals and the mini dimensionals both in the pack. So if you want some of each, you want to order the black dimensionals. The regular or white dimensionals, you have to buy, you buy single pack. So you either buy the large or the mini, or I should say the regular, they're not large, the regular or the mini separate. But if you want to get a few of each, you order the black dimensionals. Okay, there we go. And now, so you know, the black dimensionals are not in any catalog. They are in the carryover list from the holiday catalog. So if you need that item number to order, you let me know and I'll get it for you. Or you can go into Stampin' Up's store, online store, and you can Google them. Okay, or search, I should say search for the number for those. And it looks like I am 1 block short. Let's take this off of here, and we're gonna put the sentiment, which is Happy Easter, Happy Spring, Happy everything, and I'm gonna stamp that down. Now I have cut this from our rectangle dies, this one right here. So now it has the stitching as the same stitching that this had on there, and I thought that coordinated very well together. So we're gonna ink this up in Memento black ink. And the reason I'm using Memento is because I'm using a photopolymer stamp set, and that way when you clean it, it comes cleaner. Now you're bound to stain your photopolymer stamp sets, but at least the Memento is not quite as permanent as the rest of the blacks. And turned out pretty nice. Okay, no more stamping. So before I go to assembling anymore, I want to take my ribbon. This is about 10 inches of ribbon, and I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends, the lighter Lovely Lipstick, and I'm gonna color my ribbon, and I'm gonna use the brush tip. Now, if you don't have the Stampin' Blends, you can certainly just take the ink pad and run the ribbon right over the ink pad, hold it with a piece of paper or even with a block on there so you can run your ribbon through. You could use a blender pen and the ink from the ink pad. So there's other ways you can dye your ribbon besides using the blends, but the blends are so fast that for the video sake, I'm gonna go ahead and use my blend with the light Lovely Lipstick to color my ribbon. Okay, and so while that's drying, and it won't take long, come blends or alcohol-based ink, that won't take very long to dry, but I'm gonna set that aside and assemble my card, and then I'll be ready for the, making sure I don't have any on my hands. Okay, to assemble my card. Here's the inside. Oh, here it is for our card base. I almost put that on the sample card instead of the card we're making. A little bit of And look, I cut that the wrong size. Okay, well, I will make sure your kit has it cut the right size. I'm gonna cut this down before I put it in my card. I'm gonna put dimensionals on the back of this. I wonder how I cut that piece, because the two white pieces should have been the same size. But like I said, when you get your kit, I guarantee they will be. I will not make a mistake like that again. I'm gonna put this down, but then again, I am human. If I ever do make a mistake like that, all you gotta do is let me know, and I will replace any errors, because to err is human, and I am as human as they get. On the sentiment, I'm gonna put a dimensional here and a dimensional here, because then we're gonna lay this piece over the bottom of this here. So you know, in my card kits, in this case exactly, I provide all the paper and the ribbon, and then you use your stamps and your ink to complete the card. Well, in this case, you need to provide the punch too, although you could fussy cut that flower pretty easy. So there's just a little tiny bow. He's a little big. I think I want him a little bit smaller. Let me pull those tails this side. When you color or stain the ribbon, it gives it a little bit of a stiffer texture. Stiffer, I don't know, it makes the ribbon stiff. There you go. I couldn't come up with a better word than that right there. Which makes it a little bit harder to tie, but at the same time, it gives it a little bit more girth. Maybe that's not the right word either. Oh well, here we go. So with the simple glue dot and my take a pick tool, I'm going to take my glue dot and set it here at the base of the flower, and then take my bow and press him into the glue dot. Then if there's, see in this case, there's a little bit of glue dot showing, I'm going to just take my take a pick tool and just tuck that under that ribbon. So the ribbon is good and set, and it's not sticky on your card. I've hidden that all together. Okay, take some of my scissors here and just trim that ribbon a little bit, and there you go. Cute, right? Isn't that a pretty card? Loved it. All right, so if you're interested in my card kits, I sell them for $3 each. If you buy 4 or more, they go down to $2.50. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will I'll answer your questions as best I can. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.